All you night readers, welcome to Tarot Days and Nights. It is good to have you all here. Thank you so much for being here this morning, morning my time at least, and I hope you are all doing well. All right, let's see what we get here. Oh. There we go. And we have a good crowd already. JK, JoBeth, Ritz, Samantha, Yvonne, Lisa, Joshika, beautiful Aries, Nav, Ashika. Oh, it was you before, wasn't it, Ashika? No, that's Joshika. I got Joshika and Ishika. JoBeth. Yep, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Jamie, Ritz, Combobulated Ladybug. Everybody. Hail, hail, the gang is all here. Well, let's get this show on the road. How am I? I'm okay. How are you? Can you please know what Ryan Ashley, the Cancer, thinks of me? How does he view you? I should have known Joshika and Ishika when I said it. You know, Joshika is the one and only. The one, the only, Joshika. All right, let's see what we've got going on. So JoBeth, thank you so much for bringing a new friend with you last night. I do appreciate that. That was very nice. If you remember, we were looking to get to 360 subscribers. We were at 358 today. So yes, we are at 358 right now. And holding, I guess. But we'll get there, right? We will get there. Yeah, 358. That's what we got. So if you're new, please subscribe. Please get those notifications so that you can see that I'm here twice a day, every single day. 11:30 a.m. like now, and 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. And also, if you want to guarantee a reading, if you don't want to wait, I choose all my questions at random. So if you do not want to wait and you want your question to be done right away, then please, you can donate. Donation information is down at the bottom of the screen, scrolling across, or it's also in the show description. And donations take priority and guarantee of reading. All right. So, all those good things being said, I think Ryan the Cancer thinks that you and he are very good together. You work really well together. You are stable. You are could be a very stable relationship. If you're in one, if you're not in one, again, you could be. I think he believes that you could be a very stable relationship. The Nine of Pentacles tells me he believes that the two of you could really achieve a successful relationship that would make you both happy on the outside and on the inside. And well, that would be wonderful, right? That would always be wonderful. Temperance says you're moving forward. One of you is moving forward, and maybe it's him. Maybe he is moving towards you. That's what we're hoping, right? That is what we're hoping. And the Four of Swords tells me, though, I think Ryan is mentally exhausted at this point. I think there's just so much going on in his life and in everything that he is exhausted, and he's just trying to rest and relax, renew himself, feel relieved at the end, right? But then I see that there is this wonderful love connection. And again, I'm not sure that you guys are actually in a relationship yet, JK. But I do believe that, if you are, great, things are going well and the connection just gets stronger. And if you're not, well, then I think he really does view you as someone he could have a very strong relationship with. So that is what I get for you, JK. All right, that sounds good. Sounds really good. So yes, last night we were looking to get to 360 viewers, our subscribers. We are at 358, and Joe Beth says, let's make it 365. One for every day of the year, right? Absolutely. 365 is today's goal then. 370 will be tomorrow. Every day we try to increase, right? Bring your friends. Remember that, right? If you know anyone at all who would be interested in a free live tarot reading show like this, just like Joe Beth did last night. Joe Beth brought a friend with her, which was awesome. And we had a really good reading for her friend. And sure enough, I believe, you guys, if you have friends that would be interested in something like this, bring them on out, please. Have them come on out with you. I have to say, if I had not been introduced to a couple of different readers way back when I was just fooling around basically with cards and stuff, I probably would never have started the show, first off. I don't think I would have ever started this show because I knew nothing about it. But somebody invited me along to a show to watch, and I did watch, and that was it. That's all it took. I got hooked on that show. I got hooked on that person's show themselves. I found them to be very, like I say all the time here, right? Very charismatic. Someone who is very, really can draw you in. And that's exactly what happened. I got drawn in and I was like, well, you know what? I think I can do this. I think I can do it. And sure enough, here I am. So if you know of anyone who would like that same experience, bring them with you. And you never know, right? First off, they might just enjoy themselves. Just plain old have a good time. That's the goal, right? I mean, if lots of people start up tarot shows because they've watched tarot shows, well, that's awesome. And if anybody wanted to do that and wanted help in figuring out how to do it and stuff like that, I am more than welcome to help. I would be thrilled to help. However, the main goal, of course, is bring people in so that they have a good time. That's the important part, right? Just to have fun. Just to be here and feel the good energy that's going on. So, Joe Beth, any messages from your late father? His name was Joaquin. All right. So, I think he feels that you constantly feel some type of sorrow, some type of sadness about him not being here, right? Not because he passed. You feel that all the time, and that kind of gives you like a cold feeling when you do. When you feel it, it's a very cold, it gives you a cold feeling inside. And I do think that you are, I still think that's something that is important to you. So I think that makes you, it makes you feel bad still. And it's still something that is, hold on a second, what is this? Okay. Much better. Oh, there, I sound so much better now. Anyhow, so I think you get a very cold chill through you when you think of it and when you feel sad. But I think he wants you to move forward, find something that you really love to do, or something that or someone that you can really enjoy your time with, and plant those seeds, right? Plant the seeds, grow something, either some type of a venture, right? Where you go and it's a job or a craft or a project or something like that, or grow a relationship. The Six of Pentacles tells me that you are very thankful for the small amounts of time that you got to see your dad, right? I don't know that your mom and your dad were exactly together. I think this is your dad with someone else, and here's your mom with you. Just interpreting that card from what it is. And yeah, I definitely think that you were very thankful any chance you had when you could talk to him or could see him and spend any kind of time with him. The moon tells me all about, sadness and mourning, and that's just what's going on. You are mourning, still, and it's, it is years later, I think, but you're mourning that passing still. But I think your father would really want you to find your place and your purpose in life, and follow that dream, and know that he is, know that he supports that. That is something he supports, because that's what he's telling you here in the world. Find your purpose, find your place. That's what I want you to do. I want you to find your purpose. So you know that he's supporting it if he's, if the message is to find it from him. All right, Joe Beth, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate your donation. All right, so Jamie Griswold, there you are. There's your question. Thank you. There it is. Can you tell me, is my current boyfriend happy with, or something bad will happen? Someone who read cards said and told me it will. Lastly, do you see anything about my ex? Okay, let me make sure I got this right. Is your current boyfriend happy with you, or is something bad going to happen? Right? That's what you're asking, basically. Because somebody else who reads cards told you that something bad was going to happen. And then also throw in there something maybe about your ex. Okay. I think I got the question exactly right now. Yes, okay, good. Thanks. Thank you, Jamie, for making sure I had it right, because I don't want to. What's the sense of doing a reading if I'm doing a reading for the wrong question, right? Oh, your friend got emotional after her reading last night, huh? Well, I appreciate that. That was very nice. I was happy you brought her with you, and when I read her question, I was moved by it. So I just wanted to see what your comments were while I'm shuffling this real fast from your reading. You lost your father when you were 8. All right, so that was like a couple years ago. Wasn't that long ago. You're not that old. I can see the picture of you. You still look very young. And you could not communicate with him as your parents were separated at that time, and you only saw him during the funeral. Yeah. I mean, a little bit, I think I kind of got part of that. I think I kind of got part of that information out there to you about, you were very thankful for when you did get chances to see him, if there were any chances, and that they were not together. So I can tell you a really, really quick story. I know you guys just love a good story, right? Jamie Griswold's like, who cares? Just read my cards for me. My wife did not know that the man that she thought was her father was her stepfather. Was her stepfather. Until her actual father died. Her mother took her to the funeral, and her mother took her up to the casket to see him, to see the person in the casket. And my wife looked in, and she says, Mom, who is this? And she says, oh, it's your father. And that's how she found out who her father was. As you can tell, my wife has not had an easy life. Boy, we have lots of cups here, huh? We got all cups in the middle and wands on the ends. All right, Jamie. So, what's going on with is your current boyfriend happy, or is something bad going to happen? I think there's a lot of potential between you and your boyfriend. I think it's good potential. I think it's it's very energetic. It's very passionate. Because wands are all about that fire energy, right? They're all about that. They're all about being passionate, because fire is all about passion. So that looks pretty good to me. I think starting off, at least, I think your boyfriend seems to be happy. I think there's a lot of new things coming down the pike here for him. The Page of Cups, well, that tells me a couple different things, right? I think the two of you like to just relax together and spend time together. You don't have to go anywhere to do this. You can just stay home. Right? I am not going to say it, don't worry. But you like to stay home, you like to hang out, do things at home, and relax. And that would be a romantic evening to you, I believe. To you, that would be romantic. Watch a movie. Just kind of hang out, have some popcorn, sit on the couch, 6 feet apart, with your mask on. With your mask, right? But yeah, I think that would be a romantic evening for you. I think you guys would be happy with that more than you would by just going out, more than you would going out and having dinner somewhere or going to see a movie and spending money to do it. Because right now I think money's tight for everybody, and that's a big deal. So no, I didn't say it, MPT. I did not say it. All right. This down at the bottom there, right down at that bottom. Oh, I'm getting big fingers. Right down there at the bottom where MPT posted that, I did not say it. But Yoshika knows, and she's cracking up. You know, people who know me, okay, for the first months of this show, I used that phrase, okay? This is embarrassing to me, but I'm going to tell it anyway because I will, of course, embarrass myself many other times in my life, so don't worry. You'll hear this a lot. I used to say people like to stay home, right? They like to, do what do they call it? Netflix and chill, right? Thinking it meant you're watching Netflix and you're chilling out. You're relaxing. You're just doing not much of anything. You're hanging. You're watching the movie, you're watching Netflix, whatever you're watching, and you are relaxing. And it's nice and it's comfortable, and that's just wonderful. And then someone says to me, someone here on the show said to me, oh, it's hysterical when KnightReader uses the phrase Netflix and chill. And I'm thinking to myself, well, why is that hysterical? It means watch Netflix and relax. Well, Mona Priscilla Tarot, my dear friend, who is my tarot BFF, absolutely decided that she needed to explain it to me. And oh my, say no more. So I do not use that phrase anymore, ever. And that's why I've made it nice and clear. You're watching TV, you are relaxing, you're staying 6 feet apart, you're socially distancing. Yes. You can talk to all the fish you want to talk to. Anyhow, Jamie, I'm joking, of course, with you. The story is true, but I am joking with you about the 6 feet apart. Maybe it's only 4 feet. I think you guys are, I truly believe the two of you are emotionally balanced in this. I think there is a very good, connection between the two of you. I think there's a lot of generosity. I think there's a lot of sympathy between the two of you. When somebody's not happy or not feeling well, I really think they are. I think the other person is very sympathetic towards that. The 9 of Cups tells me all about being satisfied with what you have. You have just enough. You don't need any more. I think he has just enough, and he doesn't need any more. You're happy. You guys are at peace with each other. It happened to you too, Jo Beth. See, I had no idea what that meant anything different. I'm glad I didn't look it up on the internet. I'll tell you that. God only knows what I would have seen. Anyhow, the Knight of Wands tells me, you guys are excited about this relationship. You're excited about moving forward, right? The Knight of Wands is all about moving and movement and going places and doing things and being, ready to go, being a little impatient, but also being adventurous. Well, if I was going and finding an adventure or something, Well, I would be a little bit impatient too, because I would want to go do an adventure. That would be fun, right? So that would make me a little impatient, and that's okay. But you're excited and ready to go, and the two of you do things like that together. I think it's going to be fine. I honestly don't see. I personally, okay, this is only me. Remember, this is just me reading cards. Now, you could get cards read by somebody else, and I've said it a million times. The same 5 cards read by 50 different tarot readers would have 50 different meanings. It would be 50 completely different readings. So my interpretation of your situation with your boyfriend is, I think things are good. I see nothing about your ex. There's no ex anything in here at all. I don't see anything bad at all happening. I see nothing bad. So I'm only getting good stuff for you. All right, Jamie, thank you so much. Yes, and thank you all for laughing at me when I had to tell my story there, my embarrassing story, because I know that you guys may have been laughing deep down inside. That's okay. I don't blame you, because my embarrassment has been the cause of many people's laughter over the years. And I mean lots and lots of laughter over many years, because I embarrass very easily. Yeah, it's just me, it's just me. It's just the way I am. I grew up under a rock. I grew up under a rock. When I was a kid, I was a kid, I guess. I had to go to bed at 9 o'clock at night every night. This is when I was like double digits kid. I had to go to bed at 9 o'clock every night, because after 9 o'clock, all of the risque shows came on. Yeah, all of them. Like Charlie's Angels. That was a little too much. Love Boat, forget it. Fantasy Island, never. Oh, no. Anything with the word fantasy in it, that was enough. That was way too much. So, when I finally crawled out from under the rock, I didn't see my first R-rated movie until I was 23. I know. How crazy is that? You would think I was a slow developer, wouldn't you? We won't talk about that. I should not have said that. Should not have said that. All right, Samantha. Oh no, Samantha, what's up? May I please have a reading? Anything you need to know right now is okay. I don't think it's okay. I'm not sure if it's okay or not. Hey, here's the good point. You want to celebrate. You want to have fun. You want to have a good time. Right? You want things to be fair. You want them to be very balanced for yourself. You want to feel very balanced. You don't want to be unbalanced. You don't want to feel unbalanced anymore. You want things to be fair. You want things to be stable. All right, now we'll talk about the rest of the reading. This is the past. This is the past. Remember this, Samantha. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about the past. The past. In the past, You have been hurt by people. You have absolutely been hurt by people, and that is not fair, right? It's not fair. That's not the way things should be. People shouldn't be that way. So now what do? You've been hurt before, right? This is all about hurt again, right? This is hurt, heartache, heartbreak, pain. And this is all about hurt and loss. And both of these are all about moving on. So remember that. Move on. You got double moving on here. In the meantime, right here in the middle of everything, you put your walls up, right? You become a little defiant. You become a little, you've toughened up your skin a little bit, right? You got thicker skin, and you are, sensitive, very, very sensitive to the things that go on around you. And this is exactly what's going on. And you can see, right? She gives you, well, she doesn't give you, it's you giving all of us the side eye. We're all getting a little side eye from Samantha today, because she's like, you ain't coming. Don't you come near me. Don't you be doing that. Don't you dare come near me today, because I've got walls and I got myself a wand. And if I whack you with this stick, you are going to feel it. And sure enough, that's you today. But I think this is what you really want to go on for the rest of the day, right? You want things to become fair. You want things to go okay, and you want to feel more balanced today. You'd like to have a little bit of fun. And by having fun, I think things would help you, with your daily healing that you've been doing so well, and stop thinking about this stuff in the past. We talked about that yesterday, right? The 8 of Cups, where you put everything in the cups and you shut the door and you lock the door and you never go back to it, because that's all the junk in your mental closet. This is junk from your mental closet coming out. Yeah, don't you think that should be coming out? Do not let this come back. Keep this away. It's okay to be a little defensive. It's okay to be a little bit sensitive, but you have to, you got to know that the best parts are get yourself back to feeling stable, get it feeling balanced, and have a little bit of fun to help with your daily healing. All right, Samantha, not terrible, not a terrible read. I would not say it was bad. I would just say it's cautionary. Right? It's a cautionary tale. What do you think, Yvonne? I know what you think. We spoke a while back about this building being built right next to your home. It's going to be taller than your windows, and that's all you're going to see anymore is building. And that's terrible. That's absolutely horrible, but there wasn't anything you could do with it. And now they're going to start in 3 weeks. After all this time, I guess there really wasn't a whole lot that could be done. So now they're starting in 3 weeks. You could always stage a sit-in, handcuff all 4 of you together, and then handcuff yourself to a pole that's real close and make it so they can't do any work. Will you get arrested? Most likely. But it would be for a good cause, right? And hey, a night in jail never killed anybody. All right, I'm not talking from experience, but I'm just saying. It would be for a good reason, though. All right, let's see what we get for real. Oh, I know it's an 8-story building. Whew. And none of them are good stories either. Nobody's telling good stories in any of those 8 stories. That's for sure. All right, so I think, and this is just me telling you how I'm feeling. I feel like something is going to happen where there's going to be a lot of support to really stop this building being built. I think there's going to be, someone is going to be very much the champion of this, right? I know that's the way I'm using it is a different way than, okay, we're like the champions of the team, we're the best football team out there, or we're the best rugby team out there. But no, they are championing the cause for this building to not be built. It's probably one of your neighbors that's doing this, and I think they will be very successful. And again, like I said, there's a lot of support in the area for not having this done. And I think that person's going to get a lot of recognition for what they're doing. And of course, I know you and your family will support them as well, because this is you guys over here somewhere. I think it's you. I think I recognized you here and some of your family over here. And yeah, it's you guys. The 2 of Cups tells me that this is someone, this person who is going to take the lead on this whole thing is someone that you are emotionally connected to. Not in a relationship kind of way, nothing like that, but in a way that you are very close friends with them. Right? And you care about them. There's someone you care about. I think things will get very serious. I think there's going to need to, I think there's going to be protection. I think there's going to be some large institution involved in this. I think there will be messages, of course, back and forth, and there'll be management companies that come in and try to take over and get rid of it all. And I think there's, I think this job is going to be maybe at least pushed back a little bit. I see movement, right, with the Chariot, and I think the Chariot is actually moving this back just a little. It might be a little. Unfortunately, overall, as much as somebody would like, as people would like to see this not happen and stuff like that, I don't see where it's actually going to stop. I just saw you wrote in there about, do I see courts? The only, I could almost say that yes, the Hierophant would be a court. It is a large traditional institution, which it would be, a court would be a large institution. It would be very traditional, a very traditional way to go. I would have liked to have seen the 6 of Swords come out here, because he is kind of the lawyer guy. And well, that wouldn't be so bad, but he's not there. But that's what I see. That's what I'm getting right now. I don't see where anything is going to really happen, other than it may get pushed back a little further. But there is always that chance that things could go to court if the right person takes over the fight. You got to have somebody who is going to champion this cause, someone who is going to take over the fight. And it would have to be this guy here, right? It doesn't have to be a guy. It just has to be this person, a person. Someone, though, that you are very friendly with, that you are good friends with, and that you care about. So that's what I get. That's what I get for you, Yvonne. Anya. Oh, good, you pooped. And you're well. Well, that's good. I'm glad you were able to do that. For some reason, I'm not sure I needed to know it, but, well, there we are. Yeah. So Anya pooped today, and now she's feeling well. I'm not making it up. She said it, not me. See? Oh, Anya. You know me, I take everything literally. I think every nice comment is about me. You know, my wife tells me this all the time. You know, everything is not always about you. And then I remind her how lucky she is to have me. And, well, then guess what? It becomes all about me again. Yeah. Anya, you're a good sport. I just tease with you. I tease with you because I can. Because I know that you will not get offended or upset by it. Yep. So. Alright, let's see. Where was I? Lisa wanted a general reading. I gotta get rid of the poop question up there. There we go. So, Lisa, here is your general reading. Your question actually has gone away from the chat, so I can't put it back up there, of course. But it was an easy question. It was just easy. See you later, Yvonne. Feel good. Try to feel a little bit better. Every day. Always, right? I know. That's your goal. That's your goal, at least, every day. Try. All right. So, general reading, Lisa. Lisa, I think you are... I think you and most of the family are really getting together to try to figure out what your next steps are. Things are growing, right? Things are growing right now, and by leaps and bounds, in a good way. They're not the way that would make you sad or mad or anything like that. I think they're growing in a good way. I think you're getting a little more in touch with your emotions. I think you're getting your emotions back in balance a little bit. I know that you have been extremely angered and frustrated lately, but I think maybe you are at least trying to get things back in order within your own head, at least. But I still see that you're very sad, right? I still see you're sad, and I know you're sad, and I'm sure I can understand why you're sad. And, of course, that sadness is all because someone has deceived you. Someone not even in the family. Someone outside of the family deceived you. They lied to you. They did something that was just not right? They did something that was very corrupt, for lack of a better word. So that's what I see. I do think you're still sad, but I do think you're trying to get past it. And I think good things are coming, right? Good things are coming. Something is growing. Something's growing. We talked about that the other day. Ask Lorraine. I think it's her. All right, Ovo, you think you were skipped? There's no one that ever gets skipped because we choose questions at random, so there is no skipping. So there's no way to ever get skipped when you have random choice. Yep, that's the way it goes. Beth, I should not share with you all my embarrassing stories. No. I can only handle so much embarrassment in one day, or else I will probably explode. Right, Lady Luck? Right. What does Leo feel towards me in this connection? All right. Lady Luck, I hope you're still here. I hope you are still here, and I hope you can just tell me one quick thing. Is Leo the person's name, or is Leo their astrological sign? Because you can understand my confusion, right? Not that I'm real confused, just that I want to make sure I got the right thing. So, what does Leo feel towards you and your connection? I think Leo... I think Leo has a lot of energy right now. I think Leo's ready to go with this relationship. I think he wants to move forward in the relationship, in your connection. At least, let's put it that way. I shouldn't use relationship because you didn't. But I think in your connection, I think Leo wants to move forward. And, you know, I think Leo is really ready to do that pretty quickly. Put down those seeds so that something will grow, something will come from this and really start to take hold, so that when you are really ready, you've already got that growth, things starting to grow, right? You'll already have things growing. And that would be great, right? Because once you're ready to make this connection into something more, well, it's already grown into something more by then, by planting the seeds now. The Queen of Swords does tell me, though, that Leo is very independent and likes to be told things very clearly. He don't no beating around the bush, no waiting to say anything or tell anything. Just put it out there. They want a clear idea of exactly what's happening all the time. So I think this is going to require some strength from you. I think you're going to have some courage, right? Leo needs some courage. You do not want to have a cowardly lion. You want Leo to be strong, and you're going to need to be strong. You want to do things with conviction. Make sure you are ready to endure a long-term relationship, and don't feel so anxious over things, because right now this is not bad at all. I think Leo feels very good and very nice things towards you and towards your connection with each other. So there's no real need for anxiety, no real need for your mind to be too overactive or to be exhausted. So that's what I see. That's what I'm getting for you. And I hope that answered your question, Lady Luck. Thank you. All right. Fatima. Fatima, can you ask if your spell work is starting to affect Muhammad? Oh my, what have you done to him? You didn't turn him into something unnatural, did you? Fatima. Yeah. You didn't turn Muhammad into something else, did you? Like something unnatural. Have you? That poor guy. He's not like some kind of a lizard now or something crazy like that, is he? Maybe a wild boar or something crazy like that. Or worse. Hey, Sunflower, how are you? I'm doing good. It's good to have you here. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. You're here just in time for the end of the show, right? For the last 10 minutes. All right, so I think whatever spell you have put on Muhammad, I think he's not really getting it. It's not really hitting him. There's that little gap in the whole thing that is making it difficult to actually take any effect. So, and I think you're going to have to, struggle through this now, because I think he knows that you tried to do this and it's not working right now. So you have got to come up with some kind of a very active, proactive idea of how are you going to explain yourself to him, right? Maybe I think maybe this was a bit immature to try or to do. Not sure. I don't do anything with spell work. I wouldn't ever do spells or anything like that. So I don't do that kind of stuff. That's just me. To each his own. I think you will have to have some hope in faith right now, and feel like everything will heal. Feel like things will be okay, because I don't know that they are okay anymore between you and Muhammad. I think that he has seen the light, if you will. And he saw back here where things were okay. Things were okay between you and him. Not great, but at least okay. And then you put a spell on him, or tried to, and now he's like running away to get to this side, so that maybe you can't catch up with him anymore. Something to think about. Again, I know nothing about spells. I don't know about how you do them, or why you do them, or what you do them for. But I can tell you that I don't think people like when you do it to them. I I don't know anyone who's ever had one done, but I can tell you I wouldn't be happy if someone did. That is for sure. Anya, yeah, I know. But I appreciate the explanation. You're funny. You have made me laugh. Oh, gosh. All right, let's see. Where was I? Jay Frey says, why didn't Jay text me back? I did not see a question after we had to talk about the poop. Yeah, I never saw a question. Hagrid, yep. That's my inner Hagrid coming out. I should not have said that. Shouldn't have said that. As you can tell, Samantha, I've seen the Harry Potter movies several different times. I own them in 4K now. Yes, they have all been remastered in 4K, and I have that as a wonderful box set of all the movies in 4K. And I also have the last movie that was split into 2 parts, right? Episode number 7. Number 7. That was split into 2 parts. I have in 3D because my television also does 3D, which is very cool. So I get to watch 3D movies at home. And so yeah, I can watch that one in 3D if I want. Which is so cool. Of the series, Samantha, what is your favorite Harry Potter movie? All right, Jay Frey, why didn't Jay text you back? Jay didn't text you back because I think things are getting a little too, I don't know, just too much for them. I think they're feeling very protective of themselves, and I think they really feel like they need some relief from everything. I think they're happy. I think J-A-E is happy, feeling very warm and successful and stuff. But I just think that they are kind of laid back and trying to be relaxed and trying to be comfortable. I think that would be really, I think that would be exactly what's going on. The 8 of Swords tells me maybe that J-A-E, did not text you back because they just feel like they're stuck. They feel like they are a bit at a point where they're just not where they want to be. And maybe they just want to move a little bit. They just want to have a little bit of space. And I think you will hear back from this person. But I just think they're just taking their time. All right? So that's what I get for you. All right. So, all right. And the bell tolls 12:30 p.m. So I do have to choose my last question. I know, so difficult to do because there's so many people that I don't want to miss, and that I've done readings for a lot of people over the past few days, and some people have been here for several days and have not got a reading, and I know that. And I try to keep track a little bit of who I read for and who I don't read for, and each day, and well, it's a lot. I'm going to pick my last question for you, Ashley, because I know you've been here for the past few days and I have not done any readings for you. Don't forget, of course, if you want to guarantee a reading still today, you can donate. Donation information is at the bottom of the screen. Anya, I am a big Harry Potter geek as well. Harry Potter, Star Wars, all of the good stuff. Jurassic Park, oh, love those. Love those too. Lord of the Rings. One of my favorite movies of all time, very favorite movies of all time, is from 1984, the movie Labyrinth with David Bowie, right? And Jim Henson's Muppets. There were Muppets in that movie. It's an absolutely wonderful movie if you ever get to see it. If you haven't, I love the movie. David Bowie's hysterical in it. It's not supposed to be funny, but, well, it's just David Bowie, and he wasn't really an actor. And, well, the outfit they put him in was very flattering to him, at least, if you get my drift. And if you've seen it, you know what I mean. And if you haven't seen it, well, you take yourself a look at that and see. But it is a great movie, and I gotta tell you, I absolutely have loved it since the day I saw it, way back when. And yeah, it was good. All right, Ashley, I hope you're still here, since I picked you here as the final question. I hope so. You confessed your feelings. So does the Libra like you back? I think the Libra is moving in a direction towards you. I think he has, I think he would be very interested in meeting with you and meeting up with you and starting off at least as a friendship with you. I think you have to watch. The problem is the Libra has been hurt in the past very, very badly. And by you moving forward so kind of bluntly, maybe that brought back some bad feelings and memories for this person. But I do think, just use your intuition. Understand that this is the case. Understand that this probably happened and it wasn't so great, but it did happen. And, have some patience. Have some patience with this person, and I think they will come around. I think they are interested in moving forward in this whole endeavor. I just think they are in a bit of pain. I think they are I think they're a bit insecure with themselves. And that's okay. Nothing wrong with that, right? The world tells me things will come to completion. You will achieve what you want to achieve, what you've wanted, which is, to have a relationship with the Libra. And, you will be happy with that. It'll make you feel really good. And that will be, that'll be a good thing. That would be a good thing for you. So that's what I get. That's what I get for you, Ashley. Thank you. Thanks for being here. If you're not here now, thanks for being here before. hopefully you'll go back later and rewatch. Otherwise, if you're here tomorrow, I'll tell you that it's on there and you can go watch it tomorrow. Yeah, so that was my last question. That was my last question for today. I will be back again at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And I will see you all at that time. Let me, I'm sorry. I was just checking for donations, but I did not see anything come in. So yeah, so Tarot Days and Nights will be on again tonight at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern. I'm here every day, twice a day. 11:30 a.m. like we were just now, and 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. And it's always good to talk to you all. That's for sure. So you have a nice day, and I'll see you tonight, I hope. All right. Thank you. Bye now.